cybered out for the kick. And away we go at the link. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by a QB coming into his 5th NFL season out of Oklahoma. It's Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts is just one of those quarterbacks, Kate. You can feel it when he runs on the field. The guy is powerful. It's a big reason why he set a new NFL record by quarterbacks with 15 rushing touchdowns. Everybody tries to do the tush push, the QB sneak, but nobody can do it like Jalen. Why? Well, you squat 600 pounds, you run like a running back, and then he showed last year he can throw like some of the elite quarterbacks, too.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Frankie Louvu there for the tackle. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win, too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Sending a receiver left. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. He's got Brown on the slant. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the pistol, Hurts. Cut out left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Motion man left is Brown. 1st down throwing for Hurts. This finds Smith. And he gets this forward to the 19. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Jukes one defender. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
1st and 10, here's Hurts. The throw is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia! What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established and into top gear right here early on.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. And leading them out, the reigning Heisman Trophy winner, the number 2 pick in the NFL draft out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Well, here he comes. Here comes the Heisman Trophy winner from a season ago, and what a show he put on, man. He was a stat stuffer. Over 1,100 yards rushing. Looked a lot like Lamar Jackson did back in the day in college. And oh, by the way, 40 touchdowns passing too. You know why this Washington organization took him so high in this draft? They want him to be Lamar Jackson. They want him to be dynamic. And he's going to get his career off and running.
It's taken in by Sinnott. And he gets him around 6 there. Josh Sweat making the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down give to Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vet, Tressway. Fields this at the 19. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Eagles will take possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Fires right away, but incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Barkley trying this up the gut. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Frankie Louvu there for the tackle. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, Hurts. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Frankie Louvu there for the tackle. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. From the 43. He's on the move. He takes it himself. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes out to the left. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
How about that? First sack of the game, and it comes from an unlikely source right out of that secondary. And I think that played a part in just how he was able to get there, the disguise. They weren't expecting him to be sent on a blitz, and catching him off guard is exactly what enabled him to make that play.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. No return on that punt. And the Commanders' drive is going to start from deep on their own side of the field. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He'll get this one to Brown. He's got a gain of 6 there. Darius Slay with the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this 3rd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Again, Daniels to the air. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That's complete. Here's Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's Robinson. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Commanders, with some work to do, trailing in this game. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. Now Daniels off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw, here's Daniels. Finds his target, Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Hurts now from the gun. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the 34. Goddard makes the catch. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They get 6 and a first down as well.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Throwing from the gun. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Hurts throwing again. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Throw on third down. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Fourth and 3, drive on the line. He'll throw it. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And he swats that deep shot away, but he better not celebrate just yet. Looks like his contact drew a flag. They may still get this yardage. So halftime has to wait one more snap. That pass interference call means we've got an untimed down coming up. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. We're at halftime here in Philadelphia, and the Eagles have soared to a lead at the break. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to Orlando. Turn things over to our buddy Jonathan. Dealing with some time constraints, it seems. We'll bypass halftime and get right back to the action. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. Out comes the offense for Washington to begin the third quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. An option give to Robinson. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Daniels on first down. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They've got a man in motion. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Second and 3 now. Quick throw left side, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Robinson has the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Seibert now to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. Second down now, 7 to go. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. 4th down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
The Eagles are in punt formation. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Commanders will go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
On 1st down, here's Eckler. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
A modest gain on the counter. A good recovery there from the front seven, Kate. They bought the fake initially, but adjusted just in time to limit the damage headed the other direction.
Option play. Here's a give to Eckler. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Play fake here, Daniels. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. Now it's Terry McLaurin on the target. So it's second down coming up.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They're now set for first and 10. Throwing now, off play action. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. From the 23. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders lengthen the lead at the end of the third. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Pass caught by Gainwell. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. From the gun, a give to Gainwell. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. All down by Dorrance Armstrong. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Fourth and 14. Let's see if they've got some magic in them. On 4th down, Hurts. He connects downfield on 4th. And he's out of bounds. Never really got a chance at reaching the marker there, so they're going to turn this over on downs. And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's on the move. He's keeping it.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the gun, it's Daniels. Got a man, Robinson has it. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he makes the catch for the tip drill touchdown. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Seibert now to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders push their lead to 18. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Has a man. It's Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On 1st down, Hurts. It's Dotson on the catch. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Hurts now from the gun. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
They kick the running back in motion. 2nd down, Hurts throwing again. Flushed out of the pocket, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
Working quickly here. Desperation time here on 4th. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the 1st. From the red zone now. He's got Smith. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So the incompletion on 1st, here's 2nd and goal. Hurts throwing again. Has it down close. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And he got there to make the stop at the line of scrimmage. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety.
Kate, you could just feel it, right? Right off the snap, you just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
Always hurts to do this. They give up the safety and now have to kick it away. That's taken at the 15. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now to throw. Pulled in by Dotson along the sideline. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing now. That's complete. Here's Brown. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return. Worked through his progression. Nobody available. And by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. carry for Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Staying with Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. Man, it'll be their football. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw it. This one finds Goddard. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. To throw. Goddard brings it in on the slant. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. First down throwing for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Here's what I know. I know this one, Kate, from personal experience. After this one's over, QB, well, he's going to spend some time in that cold tub because he's been in so much time on the ground, taking a beating today. This offensive line, this offense has got to find a way to protect the passer.
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So, yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Philadelphia.